What we run around here? Destination Wedding. Destination Wedding stars Keanu Reeves and Winona Ryder. And I gotta admit, I expected it to be like every other rom-com, romantic comedy movie out there. But I was surprised by it. Actually, I guess I had heard about this movie. I saw the trailer for it a while ago, and I kind of like didn't want to see it. Mostly I was intrigued by it because Keanu Reeves is in it. And I mean, the character he plays this guy named Frank, and he comes off as, of course, very, well, I guess you could say eccentric, but also like highly self-aware, but also a bit narcissistic, self-loathing. And same goes for Winona Ryder's character, Lindsay. Except I wouldn't say, like, she's not as eccentric, narcissistic, self-loathing as Keanu Reeves' character. But still, she does exhibit the same characteristics. And so they go to this, like, destination wedding, hence the title. It's on some island or something, and they fly out there on this small plane, and they both they don't hit it off right away, and in fact, like, they get on each other's nerves right away, and just like really try to let each other know that they have absolutely no interest in hooking up or, meeting someone, at all. And, of course, they do end up hooking up. And, I mean, I guess, I won't give away any details, but, essentially they end up bonding through their mutual, I guess you could say, pessimism, or yeah, I think that's a pretty accurate way to describe it. They bond over their mutual pessimism, and then the fact that, not only do they hate themselves, but they also hate the bride and the groom, and every family member that's there. And, most of this movie, I mean, actually, I would say, like, I wanted to see more of these characters. I mean, because the movie for me, like, it went by pretty fast, and I became really interested in these characters. I mean, especially Keanu Reeves' character. I mean, he has these moments, like, I mean, certain parts of this movie, he has these moments of, like, profound clarity, I want to say. I mean, where it's like, he comes off as, like, I mean, yeah, highly intelligent, but also, very, like I said, self-aware. And I guess in a way it kind of reminded me of myself. I wouldn't say, like, exactly to a T it reminded me of myself, but pretty close. And I mean, I just, like, I guess ultimately I found myself, I immediately related to his character, and yeah, it was just, he would kind of, like, go off on these different philosophical musings, and but very poignant, very succinct, very, pretty much just very to the point. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is like the first rom-com, the first romantic comedy type movie that I actually want to watch again. that I want to see like probably a dozen times or so, and it's just, you know, you know what, it goes right back to my theory that I had, I believe I mentioned in one of my other reviews, Always Be My Maybe. Keanu Reeves is in that, but he doesn't have as big of a part in that. Of course, he's his character in that, you know, he's hilarious. And so in this movie, it's kind of like, I mean, it's a different kind of character, but he still comes off as hilarious. But not only that, he comes off as hilarious and profound and, you know, highly intelligent and just, you know, intriguing, complex. And I don't know how else to put it. And, you know, and yeah, Winona Ryder, yes, she also gives a good performance as well. But her character, you know, almost made like because she's like the former, I mean, she's the ex-girlfriend, I think, possibly even ex-fiance of the groom. So, you know, she's like concerned with, like, you know, she hates the groom, but at the same time, she still has feelings for him, and she kind of goes back and forth, and she's conflicted by that. And whereas, you know, Keanu Reeves, his character, really, like, he's not conflicted at all. He just knows that he hates himself, he hates other people, and that's it. That's all he needs to know. And you really got to see this movie. I mean, it's just, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the performances. I mean, I guess you could say it's more of a character-driven movie than anything else. So yeah, I mean, which I guess I've always preferred those kinds of movies. I mean, especially when it's something like this, where you expect it to be your typical romantic comedy, and it turns out to be something different. And so, yeah, I mean, I recommend everybody watch this movie at least once. So, as far as the rating goes, you know, I gotta give it, I gotta give it at least a solid 9, 8.5 at the minimum, 9 at the most, 9 out of 10. And again, you know, that's because, like I said, Keanu Reeves is awesome in this. I don't believe Keanu Reeves has ever given a bad performance in any movie he's been in. And, you know, I'm still waiting to, you know, if you happen to know of any movie in which Keanu Reeves gave a bad performance, definitely let me know, because I gotta see that. And that's just, you know, that's, he's that talented, you know. He being a terrible actor is not in his DNA. That's it. So that does it for this review. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. As always, till next time, don't forget, keep it real, keep on rocking, and peace.